And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things in.
Now the throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down, Chiefs.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And going deep for, and this is caught inside the 5. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Chiefs 14, Raiders 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard, as this will come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's
that's caught inside the 20. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Caught to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. throwing now is Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Raiders pick it up. And they will finally put him into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. These two teams all tied after one. So after the fumble recovery, it's Carr escaping the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a first and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. But now it's third and goal. And now third and goal following incompletions on first and second down. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Buying time to his left. And it's caught. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a fourth and goal. Carr going to go on fourth down. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs.
On downs.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. A big pickup of 38
yards.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And going deep for Hill. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 7.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 35. It's a big play there for Vegas. 57 yards. Flush to his right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Inside the 15 before they drop it. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Into the red zone. It's Carr. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
On second down, it's Jacobs. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
The Raiders on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Carr going to throw. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have moved out in front. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Raiders 21. Chiefs 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. And going deep for Hill. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. And even 60 yards. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a loss.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And he puts it through.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, like you're just
trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 1.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. They'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Complete.
Tyreek Hill. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead.
The kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. And it takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Carr now on 1st down. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And incomplete on the deep ball. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Taking it in over the middle. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Try it again on 2nd down. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. 28 all. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Taken in at the 3.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even 1st half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Rashard Robinson with a pick. A huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind it. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him to have 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the 2nd.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. On play action, it's Mahomes. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs.
1st down, Kansas City.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And oh, it'll be intercepted. But rookie David Arnett picks it. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the third quarter. Second half starts with a run by Edwards-Helaire. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
He's got a first out or more inside the 30. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Carl Nassib. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Working from the gun. Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Odell Beckham with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
At the 18-yard line.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Got an open man, it's Rose. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And a Effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead him to 4th down. Off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyrell Williams. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Things are getting good now. We're heating up, tied at 35.
That ties the game, 35-35.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. The far right side is complete here on the first play of the drive, and they work this well upfield across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Gets this one to Hill, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
15.
Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Raekwon McMillan just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. On 3rd down, here's Edwards-Helaire. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Harrison Butker for the Chiefs field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. From the gun, Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Tell you what, he's been able. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Trailing in the fourth, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 34. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
1st down, Chiefs.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Complete.
Odell Beckham, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Here comes Richard on the return. This across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
At the 27-yard line.
Steps away to his left. And for the 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. The 2nd down and 10th there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. The 30. Past the 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 9-yard line.
2nd and 5 now. Carr flushed out right. He fires one incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
Butker on for the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Good. Makes the score Chiefs 52, Raiders 42.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Man, and he hits him in stride. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Mahomes to throw. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Demarcus Robinson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10, eluding the pressure right. Goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun. Carr got his connection complete to Ruggs. get a score closer. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. To throw is Mahomes. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in. Well, sometimes when you try to defend OBJ, you're going to get a PI call.
You might get a PI call at just about any point during his route. And I think a lot of teams have taken the whole philosophy of, hey, just go ahead and do what you have to do and hope eventually they'll quit calling it. But not in this case. They dropped the flag for the pass interference.
So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And a good display of footwork will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Makes the score. Chiefs 66. Raiders 49.
And they got it. They recovered it. They hang on now. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
And now here's another interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And going deep for Hill. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Jonathan Abram picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still...
Oh, my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
He'll take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Kansas City.
Demarcus Robinson with his second touchdown of the night. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24.
Raiders 49.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
We're all about the numbers, aren't we?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And they can't connect. Incomplete. That stops the clock with 3 seconds left, so probably one final play here in the second quarter, barring a penalty. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill.
Tonight's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Kansas City, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, add one more loss to the column. That drops them to a woeful 1-9 so far. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup